Hi guys, welcome back to another in the series. I am Lennox Bennett. Tired of the question. So you have negative 3 squared plus that, which means negative 3 multiplied by negative 3. I think I need to make this a little bit bolder. Plus negative 2 times negative 2. Welcome guys, welcome to another in this series, all right? Everybody must be ready for the exam now. Negative times a negative give us positive, and we add. What number when added to 1 and 1/3 gives 2, and that would be 2/3. Those are pretty basic, so we'll just run through those first. All right, and Betty and Betty shared a sum of money in the ratio 2:5 and received 120. What was Betty's share? So let me just fix this, guys, because it's a 3, all right? Don't want to cause no confusion now. Make this a little bit bolder. So yeah, I'll make it thicker. All right, so 2 to 3, right? So it says and, so under front, so we're going to say 2x is equal to 120. Why we do that? We just want to find out the 1 share worth, all right? And that will give us 1 share worth. 120 by that gives us 60. Boom. We're going to multiply 3 times 60. All right. Big up to everybody who reach out to me. Big up to everybody who watch the channel. And that will give us a 180. All right. 11.1 divided by 0. So guys, my internet shipped out. My internet shipped out a bit, so I could just fix that now. We're back on the live. We're back on the live. All right. So we have x over 80 times that, and we know that it's supposed to work out to 60%. I may have y here, so 100. You know, so every time that me do, is that my brain register that? It's supposed to be 100 gives us 60, all right? So we do the transpose thing. 60 times 80 divided by 100. 0 off of this, we divide by 10. 0 off of this, I deal with. It naturally I tell me, say, yo, it tired. All right, if 30% of a number is 45, what is the number? So we don't know what it is, right? But we know that 30% of the number, we call the number A. We know say it's supposed to work out to 45, right? Because you find 30% of it, so we do it something again. So it's gonna be 45. This 100 is being divided, so we multiply. And for the 30 that is multiplying, we divide. Three into this 1, 3 into this 15. 15 times 10, that's a 150. Just add the 0, all right? So that works out to 150. What is the value of the digit 6? 6. Okay, so that would be 6 over 100 or 600. The highest common factor of 12, 15, and 60, that would be 3. That's the highest number that can go into all 3 without leaving a remainder. Put my mic for me. All right, let's go. All right, it says using the distributive law, 49 times 17 plus 49 times 3. So all we have to do, take out the common and add these. All right, so it's going to be 49, 17 plus 3, which is 20. The next term in the sequence would be, so here we add 5, we add 7, add 9, add 11. So we add 13 to give us 46. So just have to see the pattern, what is happening. All right, given First, I'm seeing this one. I love this one. Number 11. Put that star beside it. First, I'm seeing this one in the series. Given that P is equal to 2, 3, 5, 6, and Q is equal to 2, 3, 4, then P union Q is described as, first of all, I'm just gonna write it forever. So it's 2, 3, no number need to be repeated, 4, 5, and 6. So union mean you combine them, just like a marriage, you combine it, right? All right, so let's see what them have. Negative what? No, why you can't use this? Because they are including, they put 1. 1 is not included, all right? This one, no. Let's see this one. Less than 1. No. Less than 7. 2. That. No, this, you know. Because it don't have this something there. This have 2 and less than 6. So that means this has have 5. Couldn't be this. And this now less than 2 or 1, less than this of 5. So it couldn't be this either. Hold on. For the 1 here, this have what? 2, 1 in there. All right. Less than, x is less than 1. We can definitely take out this. This don't make no sense. This include 2, but it not include this. This include 1, but 1 is not included in this. This are 6. Because less than 7 or 6. X greater than 1. So I'm gonna go with B. And they slow me down, you know. Let's see again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from 2 to 3, right? See, this is less than 6. So this now have nothing. So this gonna be this are less than 7. So that's a 6. So may I think of that one here. But less than 1 no 0 is it? What the rat? I'll go with B as the best option. I wonder if them left off something. All right, so B would be the answer. All right, let's move on to number 12. Item 12 refer to the Venn diagram below. In the Venn diagram, the shaded area represent everything shaded except P, so that would be a P complement or P prime. In a group of 40 students, all right, so I'm gonna draw this again. First, I'm gonna see the one here. This one is a bit different. All right, so 40 students. So we know that the universal set is 40. So it's a total of 40 students. And then now we have 28 play tennis. We don't know if them join on yet, you know. What's the least number? Oh, all right, hold on. All right, so we could call that one at tennis. And this one chess. And it says 28 play tennis and 22 play chess. And it says, what is the least number of students who play both tennis and chess? All right. All right, some persons had a little difficulty or work out that one. What I did, I'm going to just add 28 and 22, and that give me 50. Hopefully you guys can understand, right? What I'm going to do is to minus the x from that, equate it to the 40, all right, which is a universal set. So we have negative x. My friend from Trinidad texts me and says she never understand this part because she never see the negative x. So I'm gonna make it clear now, all right? Instead of write A intersect B or T intersect C, I'm just put negative x, which is this portion, all right? So hopefully that can make it more clearer. So this works out to negative 10. So that means x is positive 10. That's the least number can play both tennis and chess. So that would be 10. That's B. Item 14 refer to the following diagram. P is equal to factors of 6, Q is equal to factor. Then the shaded region is 1 and 2. List all the factors of 6 and list all the factors of 4. And the ones that are common, that would be your answer. Guys, my fingers literally are burning me. Yo, me do video. No regrets though. Don't think me even complain about it, you know. If even one person pass me good, you know. Mrs. Jones' taxable income is 18,400. She pays a tax rate of 20%. The amount of income tax she pays is, so all we have to do is just find 20% of 18,400, right? So percent mean out of 100, so we multiply. Guys, me I go slow because sometimes I go fast and I just say the one thing and do the next thing. All right, so we're going to multiply this by 10 and 2, right? So 184. Yeah, my general call me and ask him about this. Remember, say 10 times 2 is the same thing as 20, you know. So you still multiply by 20. So that'll be 1840. And then you times this by 2. And you get the answer same way. But that's I'm showing some little easy way. 2 2 is 4. 2 4 is 8 rather. 2 8 16. 6 carry 1. 2 1s 2 1 that 3. So 3,680. I'm just showing some easy way of multiply. You get what I'm saying? Instead of me I multiply by 20, I just multiply by 10. Add the 0 and then I multiply by 2 because that's same answer, same result. I teach them my bad style. I'm not peeps my bad style. Them. The value of a plot of land is 18,000. Land tax is charged at a rate of 70 cents per $100. What is the total amount of tax paid for the land? I think this is a repeat one. So what we do is say how many hundred is in the 18,000. So we divide by that, which gives us 180. And then we multiply the 180 by the 70 cent. Drop a like 0, 700, 7856. Fix this now, because this is 0. 71712. Drop back with decimal point, so that's 126. At the end of a year, a car is worth 5% less than it was worth in the beginning. All right. If a certain car was worth 10,000 at the beginning of 2014, then its value at the end of 2014 was, so it'll go with 5% less, right? So let's work upon it. We could use 95%, but guess what? We could do the 5% because at this stage, you know, nobody said them not get it. I just want everybody see it and just know. So yeah. So it's gonna be $500. So it's gonna lose the value of 500. So 10,000 subtract 500, which gives us the 95. All right. So them change on the question there, you know. A man bought a mobile phone for $800 and sold it for 1,000. What was his profit as a percentage of the cost price? So he gained, how much money did he gain? He buy it for 8, sell it for 1,000. That means he gained 200, right? And they want a percentage of the cost price. So that's 200 over the 8 times 100%. All right, this work out to a quarter, so that's 25%. Sorry, because me have sometimes I mentally work it out, guys. I'm sorry. And then that will give you 25, all right? But I want you guys to be active too, you know. Susan bought a calculator for $120. She had to pay sales tax of 10% on the price. How much change would she receive from $140? So first, I could work out the 10%, no? 10% is the same as dividing by 10. So 120 by 10 hour, guys. Come on. Body wants to know, so that's at 12, right? So that's at $12. So you pay, so that works out to 12. So the tax increase the cost price, right? So it's 120. Some people still not on a calculator, you know. I'm telling them, so the calculator still up at the blue shop. So it's 132 at the total cost. And of course, we're gonna subtract that from 140. So we're left with what? $8. Exactly, $8. All right, let's move on to this one. What do I want to say? The simple interest on a loan of 6,000 for 3 years was 900. What is the rate of interest per annum? So simple interest works out to 900. So we could do that now. 3 years, we don't know the rate, so we're going to use R to represent the rate, but we know say it must work out to 900. We also know that since it's percentage, it's going to be out of 100. And we transpose, so it's going to be 900 times 100. And we divide by 6,000 times 3. And of course, divide by that. 2 of them are gone. No, I 3 this out. So one of this gone. So all of this gone. Left 6, right? 6 over 9. Where did I go wrong? All right, so this gone, right? Oh, this is 90. Oh yeah, 90. So it's 90 divided by 6 3s are 6 3s are 18. All right, I could do it easier way. 5, you know, 3 into this 1, 3 into this 30, and then 6. So it's 5%. But guys, more you guys work out that part there, all right? Some people text me and say, "Me see the calculation, but me just work it out for yourself," and then because you are the one doing the exam, right? And I want you guys to be active before tomorrow. Address which costs 180 is being sold for a discount of 10%. The amount of discount is, as I said, 10% is the same as dividing by 10. So all I have to do is just divide this by 10. So the discount amount is $18. If 7,000 borrowed at the rate of 5% per annum for 3 years, the simple interest is, so it's 7,000 times 5 times 3 over 100. I think we said that one here already, you know. And guys, we want to just come and do 7 times that, 35, and we just add the 0, so that's 350 times 3, $1,050. This one now, -2 bracket x minus, so -2x, negative times a negative, that's positive, so that is, how do I do that, you know? It's supposed to be A, why am I circle B, man? If an integer that satisfies the inequality, then how do we divide everything by 2, which gives this, all right? So we divide this by 2 and this by 2. All right, let's move on to 25. Item 25 refers to the information below, which show the cost of a pen and a box. The total cost of 3 pens, so that are 3x, cause x represent pen, plus 2 box 2y. If you look carefully, you can see there are the, 3 pens. These are the pen, right? Pens are x, and this are y. Guys, be careful with them, be careful. I make mistake with them sometimes. All right, so we have 3x squared times 2x, so that's 6x. For some people, you know, I'm not seeing guys. You can't make a little error. I need no bag of excitement more, is it? Just calm yourself and do your maths over. Just double check your work and nothing that. All right, so we have negative 3 squared. We are substitute the values 2 minus 3. So this gives us what? Positive 9, because any number squared are positive, and then this become positive, so it's 9 over 5, all positive. All right, so for us to reach the 30, we're now gonna fast, guys. 28, if A asterisk B is equal to B over A minus that. All right, that one you cannot turn on. So B at 28, so it's gonna be 28, and look carefully, guys, upon 7 minus 1. 78, 28 divided by 7 is 4. 4 minus 1 gives us 3. Nice and easy, right? Yeah, let's move on. If 5x minus 26 is equal to x plus 50, then the value of x is. So we have a little problem because we don't have all of them on the same side. So what we have to do is group the like terms. So we are going to bring the 5x along with the positive x. But I'm going to keep the x on the left hand side. Stick a chip on the left. So that's going to take the inverse. So that's minus x. We have the 50 right here. I'm going to add, because this is minus, we're going to add 26, which is the inverse. So this is going to give us 4x. Add the 50 and that gives us 76. And we divide by 4. 4 into 7 goes 1 time. That left 3 half of the 7, right? And then 4 into that, 9. So our answer would be 19. All right, let's move on to 30. Halfway there, guys, halfway there. John has X marbles and Max has twice as many marbles. Max gives John 5. Write it, guys, write it. So it's a John of X, Max of 2X. Max give John 5. So this is a Max. Max of the 2X, so him give 5. How many marbles does Max have? All right, so after you give away 5, you have 2x minus 5. Easy Sunday morning. Let me look on it again. Come he's a man. Time my brain say easy, I'm gonna look good, you know. All right, so John has x marbles. Max has 2x, yeah. Max give John 5, so yeah, so 2x minus 5. How many marbles Max have? Yeah, me just say that look for see who them ask for. Because then we ask for John, you know, so Johnny will have x plus 5. All right, when 8 is subtracted from a certain number, the result is multiplied by 3. The answer is 21. What's the original number? So we do the inverse. So we multiply it by 3. So what's the inverse of multiplication? That is division. So we divide by 3, which leaves us with 7. They say we subtract 8. So the inverse of subtract is add, which gives us 15. The volume of a cube with edge 10 centimeters. So that's going to be 10 times 10 times 10, which gives us 1,000. See which option that, yeah, D. All right, let's move on to 33. Why do I feel like 33 they're down here? So okay, cool. And 34 too. A car travels 80 kilometers in 2.5 hours. What is the speed? So it's 80 kilometers divided by 2.5. 2 2 is 4, and that 5 over 2. And then we do the inverse, so it's 80 times 2 over 5. 5 into this 1, 5 into 80 goes 16 times 2, 32. All right, given that 1 millimeter is equal to that, 2,500. Long story short, 1,000 millimeters make 1 meter. So we just divide by 1,000, which gives us 2.5. For 35, AOB is a sector of circle that angle AOB is 60, but are with the area. So the area that be angle over 360, so it's going to be 60 over 360. This is a repeat one also. And of course, times pi r square. This work out to 1 over 6, 6 into itself 1, 6 into 36, 6. The distance around the edge of a circular pond is 88 meters. The radius in meters is, all right, so C is equal to 2 pi r. So C are actually 88. This is the circumference, and we are looking for r. So all we do now, these are times r, so we do the inverse, which is times 2 pi. So we divide by 2 pi for the inverse of times. D. A man leaves home at 22:15 hours and reaches his destination at 4 hours on the following day in the time zone. How many hours did the journey take? So basically 12 from this hour and 10:15 this. All right, so we are 10:15, so you need 45 more to make 11 and 1 more. So it's 1 hour and 45 minutes so far. And then you add the 4. So it's 5 hours, 45 minutes. And we know say a 3/4, right? 45 is 4 over 60, work out to. All right, the area of a triangle is 30 centimeter and its base is 10 centimeter. What is the height in centimeter? So we know say h times 10 divided by 2 give us 30. So we just take it from there. We divide, so we multiply by 2. So 10h is equal to 60, and we divide by 10. So that gives us 6 of the base times I. The perimeter of a square is 48 centimeter. Was it its area? So much time to draw this, guys. Come now, want nobody get this wrong, you know. So 48 divided by 4 would give us for one side. So that works out to 12, 12, 12, 144. 41 no. No, we don't reach a 40 yet. Ah, Mr. Bennett. Item 40. The diagram not drawn to scale shows a cylinder of radius 3 centimeter and height 8 centimeter. The volume is, so it's 3 centimeter for the radius. So it's pi r square. So we put a pi and we times by the height, which is 8. So 3 3 is 9. 9 times 8. That gives us 72 pi. They're not even want to work it out for show you C-sec nice. And that's why you know that. All right. Item 41 and 42 refer to the following histogram shown below, which show the number of children aged 4, 5, 6, and 8 who took part in a survey. All right, and the first question says, what is the modal age? This is a repeat, so it's 7. We want with the highest bar. What else them want from us? Them said, how many children took part in the survey? I've done this 100 times on TikTok and everywhere I do this, everywhere. Actually, I got tired to see multiple choice now, guys. So glad, so it's 3 and 4 is 7, that 15. So couldn't be 75. 43 now. You got yourself Jada. Jada scores on her 9 spelling tests are 5777456. Well, go Angela. Therefore, our median score on these 9 tests is Jada. Wagwan. You're not good speller, man. And if I Jada will love sleep in a class. So we have 2, 4. Kind of cross them out in a car. 5, 5. So we have 2, 5. We arrange them in an ascending order, right? So we have a 2, 5, 1, 2. Boom, we have 1, 2, 6. All right, so we have 2, 6. And then we have 777. So I'm gonna do it step by step, guys. Now rush it, you know. So let's see, it's 9 number. So it's the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 6 in the middle. And you can double check 1, 2, 3, 4 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right, then so I do. Enough time I do this now, peeps. Let me say 6 and underline 5. Should be 6 though, all right? Good thing we catch up. All right, so let's go 44 and 44. So matter about guys, mistake can make a maths, right? Can I say, when I rate maths, you know what me rate maths. If the mean of the 4 numbers 4, 8, x, and 12 is 10, then x is. So all we need to know is 4 numbers that are the most important things. So we need to find the aggregate score, meaning what number we divide by to give a 10, divided 4 by to give a 10, which is 40. 4 and 8 are 12, plus this, 12 plus, no, 4 and 8, yeah, that get 24. So 24 plus what? Give you 40. That's your answer. And that is 16. All right, let's look at 45. Very nice question. The boundaries of the class interval of 10 and 14 are best recorded as. So first of all, for the lower class boundary, which is the 10, we're going to subtract 0.5. So that should be 9.5, right? And for the upper class, we're going to add 0.5, which is 14.5. So we're left with another task now. It couldn't be this. Let's start eliminate some things, you know. Couldn't be this. 9.5 and 14. Couldn't be this. 9.5 and 14. I'm going to go with C. Couldn't be this, because see, there are 10 this. Let me see that one here. 9.5, 14. Then I define 5. I notice them say boundary, so I'm going to go with this one. Less than or equal to 9.5, less than 14.5. All right, let's move on to 46. The straight line which cut the x-axis at, oh, the x-axis this time, ratted. So we know, so y is 0 on this. All right, so it's right here they want this time. So y is 0, so it's gonna be 3, 0. Because on the x-axis, y is 0, so that is A. Don't be tempted to put 0, 3, all right? The x-axis, that is the line y equals 0. So that means that you always put your x on your first and then you put your y, all right? Just like in a real life. 47. Item 47 refer to the diagram below. The relationship best described the mapping shown is 1 to many. All right, 48. If f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 1, then f negative 3 is. So all we do, we put negative 3 in our bracket, square it, and minus 1. So we know say 9, because any number squared is positive. 2 9s 18 minus 1, so that's 18 minus 1, which work out to 17. Nice and easy now, guys. Nice and easy. Cool and deadly. The maximum point of y equal 4x minus x squared is the maximum point, which is the highest point on the graph. So that's read over x first. So it's 2, 4. So it's a maximum turning point. If they ask for the axis of symmetry, it should have been 2, which cut the graph in exactly 2 equal parts. So if you fold them together, them fold on exactly. So that was what, 2, 4. All right, the values of x for the point where x dot intersect y equals 0, that would be the x-axis, because y equals 0 is the x-axis. So it's where the two graph cut the x-axis, which is here and here. So that would be 0, 4. Our answer would be 0, 4. Or 50 within relative. Go down. All right, so that's A. 51. Item 51 refer to the arrow diagram below, which shows a function. Which of the following best describe the function? So we have f of x, which is y equal x plus 3. That is correct. So we're not going further. No, we're not going further. 52. If the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 4 right angles, then the polygon is a quadrilateral. Could be a rectangle, could be a square. If the sum, so that's at 360 degrees, yeah. I'm gonna go with quadrilateral. All right, 53, item 53 refers to the following diagram. This is the relationship between x is equal to y. All right, this one now, in the triangle, the value of x is 30 plus 30 is 60, and we take it away that from 180. So it's 180 minus the 60, which gives us 120 degrees. 55. In the diagram, OPQ is mapped onto OQ. So these are the original one. What type of transformation has taken place? And that is be a rotation. Look like an anti-clockwise of about 90 degrees. All right, so that's a rotation. Hold on, that's a 55, so we're 56 there. And the length of MO in centimeter is, this a half of 6 is 3, so we half the 7 to give us 3.5. That's B. 57. In the triangle not drawn to scale, angle BAC equal that AB term. The length of BC is, so it's looking from this angle. This is our opposite. And this one would be our hypotenuse. So it's sin 30, yeah, for the angle times that. Look carefully now, guys. See them have the sin 40 there. No, sin 60 and 40. Careful with it. 58 refers to the following diagram. The diagram translation AB is mapped onto that. So we left from, sure. We left from 5 to 7 and from 7 to 8. So here we see they added 2 and here they added 1 on the Y. So that's 2, 1. All right, guys, time should not be a factor if you guys are able to keep up with me. All right, so 59 refer to the diagram below, which shows a ladder 5 meters long leaning against a vertical wall. The foot of the ladder is an horizontal ground of 3 meters away from the wall. So what do we want to find? How far up the wall of the ladder will reach? So the ladder of 5, so you know, this is a Pythagoras theorem, the man, I do. So we subtract, right? So that's 25 minus 9 and we'll find the square root, which works out to 4. This is going to be the square root of 16. I'm sure it, because some person still will say them not get it, all right? All right, the last one now. Sugar mention them end it with, guys. Item 6, refers to the diagram of a building below. A surveyor set up the instruments of 12 meters from the foot of a building and records the angle of elevation at the top of the building. An estimate of the height of the building obtained by calculating. So this would be opposite upon adjacent, which is tan, and then you have to add the 1.6. So it's going to be tan. This is the one. All right, guys, see my number here for those who can't read. Nobody, people still have my number, you know. Why me have to put my number up on this? People left in the comment section, so leave my number. My number depend every video, you know. All right, so see you guys in another video. Oh, and see how we go on the pan cap lock, you know. Rub it out. Pick up on yourself, guys. All the best in your exam. Looking forward to a lot of joy and happiness tomorrow, all right? And so, that's the next minute. I'm out. See you guys in another video.